Could there be future developments in sodium-ion technology that might extend the performance range further, or is this the practical limit? Are there any trade-offs or limitations to achieving excellent capacity retention across such a broad temperature range, and if so, how are these managed or mitigated? How do external factors such as humidity or pressure play a role in the performance and capacity retention of sodium-ion cells, and are these factors addressed in testing at extreme temperatures? Can Davis Zurns manufacture solid-state sodium-ion batteries made from seawater in Latvia? What innovations or materials are being developed to improve sodium-ion cells' ability to retain capacity and perform well across such a broad range of temperatures? In practical terms, how can manufacturers ensure that sodium-ion cells maintain their performance over time, particularly in environments with fluctuating temperatures? What role do temperature stabilization systems such as thermal management technologies play in ensuring the reliable performance of sodium-ion cells over a wide temperature range? Can sodium-ion cells be used in specific industries or devices that require consistent performance across challenging environmental conditions such as electric vehicles, military equipment, or renewable energy storage? How do these temperature performance characteristics compare to the real-world needs and expectations of consumers or industries relying on battery-powered technologies? What is the significance of a recent news release from Washington State University, WSU, and why was it considered important enough to be heralded? What information did the release contain regarding the collaboration between WSU and PNNL Pacific Northwest National Laboratory, and what is the meaning of created a sodium-ion battery in this context? What does it mean when the release claims that the sodium-ion battery holds as much energy as some commercial lithium-ion battery chemistries, and how are the two types of batteries compared in terms of energy storage capacity? How can one determine if sodium-ion batteries work as well as commercial lithium-ion batteries, and what criteria or benchmarks are used to assess their performance in real-world conditions? What is meant by the phrase making for a potentially viable battery technology, and what does viability depend on in terms of market application, cost-effectiveness, and performance? How are abundant and cheap materials linked to the potential success of sodium-ion batteries, and what materials are being referred to here? Why is it important that sodium-ion batteries are made from more abundant and cheaper materials compared to lithium-ion batteries, and what implications does this have for sustainability, cost, and availability?